It's Monday morning, 7 o'clock sharp. The kitchen is the heart of the home, and right now, mine feels like it's having a heart attack. The air is thick with the smell of toast, the sound of the blender, and a chorus of voices, all asking for something at the same time. One child asks where their lunchbox is, another complains about the cereal choice, and the youngest tries to help by rearranging the magnets on the fridge. It's a familiar scene for anyone feeding a crowd. A beautiful, chaotic symphony where you, the conductor, are just trying to feed everyone and get them out the door without losing your mind. This daily rush is precisely why we need a plan. The challenge of feeding a big family goes way beyond the morning rush. It's a constant juggling act. You have a tight budget that needs to stretch further than you thought possible. You have limited time between school, work, and everything else. And of course, you have a panel of picky eaters, each with strong opinions about what makes a good dinner. It can feel overwhelming, like an impossible puzzle, but I'm here to tell you it's not. With a little organization and a shift in perspective, you can turn mealtime from a source of stress into a moment of connection and nourishment for your whole family. My own kitchen has seen its fair share of these chaotic moments. I've learned through trial and error and a lot of burnt rice that the secret isn't to become a gourmet chef overnight. It's about creating smart systems that work for you. It's about understanding that food is more than just fuel. It's a way to care for your family and yourself. This video is your guide to doing just that. We'll walk through practical steps to create a meal plan that saves you time, money, and stress. We're going to turn kitchen chaos into a calm, controlled, and even enjoyable space. Let's be clear, this isn't about creating perfect Instagram meals every night. This is about real life. It's about finding a rhythm that allows you to put a healthy, delicious meal on the table without feeling completely worn out. It's about giving you the tools to take back control of your kitchen and your budget. So, take a deep breath. Let's leave the Monday morning madness behind and start building a plan that brings peace to your plate and your mind. You can do this, and it's simpler than you think. The first step to taming the mealtime beast is to create a routine. Think of it like a roadmap for your week. When you know what you're going to cook each day, it takes away a huge amount of daily stress. No more staring into the fridge at 5 in the afternoon, wondering what to make. A meal plan is your best friend. Start simple. Grab a piece of paper, a notebook, or use a spreadsheet and plan your dinners for the week. Monday is pasta, Tuesday is tacos, Wednesday is soup, and so on. This simple act of planning ahead is the foundation for a less stressful kitchen life. One of the most effective tools is the rotating menu. This means you create 2 or 3 weekly meal plans and cycle through them. That way, you don't have to reinvent the wheel every Sunday. A rotating menu makes grocery shopping simpler because your lists become predictable. You know that every other Tuesday, you'll need ground beef, tortillas, and avocados. This repetition isn't boring, it's brilliant. It reduces decision fatigue and frees up your mental energy for more important things, like enjoying dinner with your family. It gives your week a predictable, comforting rhythm that both kids and adults appreciate. Planning is also your greatest weapon against food waste, which is like throwing money directly into the trash. When you have a plan, you only buy what you need, and you can get creative using every part of what you buy. That half onion left over from taco night? It goes into the soup on Wednesday. Those slightly soft carrots, they can be grated into the spaghetti sauce on Monday. Another fantastic strategy is batch cooking. Cook a big batch of rice or a whole chicken. Use the rice for several meals and shred the chicken for sandwiches, salads, or quesadillas throughout the week. Freezing is another superpower for busy families. Dedicate a few hours on the weekend to batch cooking. Make a big pot of chili, a lasagna, or a batch of meatballs and freeze them in family-sized portions. On a busy weeknight, all you have to do is thaw and reheat. It's like having a healthy homemade version of a ready meal. This simple habit can be a lifesaver, turning a potentially frantic evening into a relaxed one. Your future self will thank you for this incredible gift of a pre-made meal. Now, let's talk about the food itself. Planning is great, but you need meals that are budget-friendly and tasty enough to avoid a dinner table rebellion. You don't need fancy ingredients to make amazing food. A simple dish like cooked rice with a variety of finely chopped veggies, carrots, peas, corn, and bell peppers, is a fantastic base. It's colorful, nutritious, and incredibly cheap. You can serve it as a side dish or turn it into the main course by adding some shredded chicken or beans. This is a perfect example of a meal that stretches ingredients and pleases everyone without breaking the bank. Another hero of the budget kitchen is shredded chicken. Buy a whole chicken when it's on sale. It's almost always cheaper than buying individual pieces. Roast it for a Sunday dinner and then use the leftovers to create multiple meals. Shred the remaining meat and use it for sandwiches, tacos, pasta sauces, or a hearty chicken salad. Don't throw out the bones. Simmer them with vegetable scraps to make a rich, flavorful broth for soups. One chicken can easily contribute to 3 or 4 different meals, making it one of the most versatile and economical proteins you can buy. Breakfast and snacks can also be simple and healthy. Forget the expensive sugary cereals. A batch of banana oat pancakes can be whipped up in minutes and are always a hit with the kids. Just mash a ripe banana, mix it with an egg and some oats, and cook in a pan. They're naturally sweet and full of fiber. For snacks, prep salad jars at the beginning of the week. Layers of your favorite greens, veggies, and a protein like chickpeas or hard-boiled eggs in a glass jar. They stay fresh for days and are a perfect grab-and-go for busy parents. The best way to make mealtime smoother is to get your kids involved. It's not just about giving them chores, it's about connection. Even young children can help with simple tasks like washing vegetables, tearing lettuce, or setting the table. Older kids can help with measuring ingredients, stirring, or even chopping with supervision. When kids are involved in preparing a meal, they're much more likely to eat it. It also teaches them valuable life skills and turns cooking from a solo chore into a fun family activity. This lightens your load and creates wonderful memories. Let's be honest, some weeks will be harder than others. There will be days when you're too tired, a kid gets sick, or you have to work late. On those days, your meal plan might go out the window, and that's perfectly fine. The goal here isn't perfection, it's consistency. It's about having a system in place most of the time, so you have flexibility when life gets in the way. Don't let one tough day derail all your hard work. Just pick it up again the next day. Having a plan B isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of a good planner. Your freezer is your best friend here. Always have pre-prepped meals ready for emergencies. A frozen lasagna or a pot of soup can save the day. It's also okay to have an easy food night. Friday can be homemade pizza night or a fend-for-yourself night where the kids make sandwiches or scrambled eggs. Giving yourself permission for shortcuts is key to success. Repetition is your friend. Your family doesn't need new meals every night. Most kids thrive on routine and familiarity. Having 10 to 15 reliable meals is a fantastic strategy. You know how to cook them, you know they're affordable, and you know your family will eat them. This isn't boring, it's a foundation of stability. You can introduce new recipes on the weekends, when you have more time and energy. Meal planning is an act of love, but it shouldn't cost you your well-being. Be kind to yourself. Celebrate the small wins like sticking to the budget or everyone eating their vegetables without complaining. This journey is about progress, not perfection. You're building a sustainable habit. Now I'd love to hear from you. What are your biggest meal planning challenges? Share your struggles in the comments. Let's make our kitchens happier places.